With the NBA season on the horizon and this man just being inducted into the Hall of Fame, I thought it's no better time than right now, and plus y'all been asking for it, to make this Walter Davis video. And the more I look at this man play, all I can see is DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range game is there. He cannot shoot the three-point ball to save his life, but boy is he a bucket getter with the best of them. What's good, family? It's your favorite cousin CJ, aka the basketball historian, and today I got for you a top 5 shooting guard that ran the 80s, at least when it came to points production and getting the ball out the opponent's hands. A man with a jump shot so soft that they say he had the velvet touch. Of course, I'm talking about the Candyman of Phoenix, Walter Davis. And if you don't know who he is, well, you found the right video. So Walter Davis was a 6'6", 193-pound wing player that mainly occupied the shooting guard and small forward positions. Selected with the 5th pick in the 1977 draft, he would then go on to have a 15-year-long career in which he would play in over 1,000 games. And during that time, he would build up a respectable resume where he can look back and really say, yeah, he was him. He was really that man in Phoenix. He would start his career hot, fresh out the grease, as not only was he selected to the all-rookie team, he also won the Rookie of the Year as well. And he wasn't just a one-year wonder either. No, he was a 6-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, number 59 on all-time scoring list, a top 15 scorer in the league 5 times, and is number 80 in the all-time steals department as well. So just by looking at the surface, you can see, wow, this man was him. He was actually really nice. I know you see the footage in the background, all them up fakes, mid-range jumpers. Oh my God, get him right there, bucket boy, bang. But enough about me gassing him up like that. I know what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to hear the numbers. Y'all want to hear the facts, the statistics of how he was so good and what he was able to achieve in his playing days. And I got it right here for you. But before we get into all that, I just want to say that if you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. It really helps me and the channel, and it really makes me know that you guys like this content. So please make sure to do all that. Alright, thank you. Over the course of his entire career, he would put up averages of 18.9 points, 3 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 1.5 steals, and about 2.5 turnovers a game, while shooting 51% from the field, 85% from the charity stripe, and a whopping 27% from behind the line. If you didn't know, that's worse than Russell Westbrook behind the line, so you could really just leave him open out there. As with all these players, I love to start in their rookie year to see what their first taste of the league was. And seeing that rookie of the year, I know what you're saying, man, he must have been nice. Yeah, he really was nice in his rookie year. Let me tell you how nice. In the Greyhounds rookie year, he would average 24.2 points, 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, about a steal and a half per game, but had a whopping 3.5 turnovers. He just giving the ball away, while also shooting 52% from the field and 83% from the line. And he was fortunate enough to play on a team that would make the playoffs in his rookie year, so he can get a real taste of what the NBA really is. And boy, was he not scared of the moment, because in his first ever playoff series, even if it was only 2 games, he put up 25 points, 8.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals. Still had those 3 turnovers, so he got to clean that up a little bit, but he'll do that later in his career, while shooting 47% from the field, 75% from the free throw line. Now, over the course of his career, he would improve as a playmaker, and what better way to recognize that than looking at his stats when he was in his prime. So from 1978 to 1987, he would put up averages of 20.7 points, 3.3 rebounds, 4.5 assists, while giving you 1.5 steals, even though he still gave you 2.9 turnovers. As a wing player in the 80s, you'll live with that. And that's not even mentioning that he is one of the most effective scorers at the time, shooting 52% over his prime, when the league average was closer to 48-47% from inside the 3-point territory. But all I've been talking about this whole time, except for those 2 games in his rookie season, was his regular season performances. Was he actually good in the playoffs? Did he, other than his rookie year, did he live up to the hype? Well, I'm here to tell you, yeah, he did, and so much more. in the postseason where teams are scouting against you, where they're trying to make every single shot you take difficult. This is back in the 80s. They'll hard foul you, body slam you to the ground if they really needed to. Just ask Michael Jordan. And even through all that adversity, he would still put up numbers of 18.5 points, 3.1 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, only 2.5 turnovers a game, which is pretty good for his standards, while shooting 49% from the field and 83% from the charity stripe. I just need you guys to understand how insane that really is. He was shooting 3 to 4% better than the rest of the league during the regular season, and even in the playoffs where they're trying to scout against him, the worst he ever shot was league average. But what was the best season for not only him as an individual player, but in terms of team success? Well, I narrowed it down to the 1983 to 84 NBA season. In that season, he would average 20 points, 2.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.5 steals with 2.5 turnovers, while shooting 51% from the field and 86% from the free throw line. So you see, his best stats was when he got his playmaking really up there and his turnovers around league average for his position. While yes, this was a good individual season for him, especially with those assists being up there, it didn't really translate to the team winning more games, as the Phoenix Suns only had a 41-41 record, which is what the kids nowadays would call the definition of mid. However, that record was good enough to get them to the playoffs, and just like I say every video, it's not about how you make it to the playoffs, it's how you perform in the playoffs that determines how good you really are. As in the playoffs that season, Walter Davis would average 24.9 points, 2.5 rebounds, 6.4 assists, 1.7 steals with the same 2.5 turnovers, shooting 53% from the field, 90% from the line. So when he got to the playoffs, he elevated his game past that almost into superstar territory. And these stats aren't just one series wonders. No, he was like that the entire playoffs, as he made them go all the way to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. But before they had to face the Lakers, they had to go round 1 against the Jim Paxson, Calvin Nat-led Blazers, in which they would get them out of here in 5 games. And after they sent the Trailblazers packing, they had to go up against the Utah Jazz, who had Adrian Dantley, Thurl Bailey, Daryl Griffith, all them boys over there. They got them up out of here in 6 games. But all you guys know the saying, all good things must come to an end. And not all endings are happy, as the Phoenix Suns would get ran into a wall known as the Showtime Lakers, facing off against Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a 1-2 punch that was too much for anybody in that conference to deal with. The Lakers got them boys out there in 6 games and gave them respect for putting up a nice fight, but just not nice enough to get past the Showtime. However, there's more to the greatness than just winning championships. Just because Walter Davis didn't win a championship doesn't mean he wasn't nice, doesn't mean he was not an elite scorer of his time, a great playmaker for his position, and someone who undoubtedly belongs in the Hall of Fame. Again, congratulations to him. Rest in peace. I hope nothing but the best for him and his family, and all you Walter Davis fans. I'm sorry it took so long to get this video out, but it's out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if you haven't already. I have more videos coming out soon, but until then, y'all boys stay safe out there, alright? Peace, peace.
I draw it up and execute, I need a coaching job. I'm the type to help my man score, I'm finna throw the lob. These niggas ain't touching paper, they just broken lost. In the 300, it bends the earth like I train with Todd. Historic run, not for real, I'm on a global tear. Probably think I got the game rigged, I never played it fair.